Hello everyone, it's the Wizard Dude again, and today I am going to do a review about The Little Mermaid, which I thought of you, Caitlin Sparkle, if you're listening, and decided to make this. It's her favorite Disney princess movie, and it's one of mine too. And yeah, Atlantica was in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, yeah, and say what you will about the gameplay and stuff there. I didn't think it was that bad. Anyway, our main character here is Ariel, whom she can sing very well and is the youngest of seven sisters. In birth order, this is the way I think it is. It's Aquata, Andrina, Arista, Atina, Alana, and Adela. That's how it is in the song The Daughters of Triton, and that's how it is with me. Now, people tend to think she is a damsel in distress who's not very bright and does nothing but sing or make bad decisions, but this movie, she's kind of, sort of, actually an action girl in a way, kind of, and spunky, adventurous, that kind of stuff. So, we begin not under an Atlantica, but at the kingdom above, where Eric lives. Eric is going to be Ariel's eventual boyfriend, and he thinks it's great being out to sea. But then we go under and find out that Atlantica Palace is having a musical conducted by Sebastian the Crab, who is kind of like the babysitter for Ariel and her big sisters. He even says it, if only she'd show up to practices once in a while. And then the daughters sing their song, and wouldn't you know it, Ariel's not there, which makes her dad, Triton, angry. I think King Triton, he's really strong and a good king of Atlantica, I'd say. Where was Ariel, you ask? She was down in a sunken ship looking for treasure and taking her friend Flounder along. She was kind of a bully, though. Oh, because even at the end she says, "Don't be such a guppy." No matter that, the shark named Glut was kind of scary when he attacked her. So they go up and learn about what their friend Scuddy's oldest seagull thinks it is. Scuttle, he's silly, and even thinks a dinglehopper is a comb. I mean, a fork. A fork is a comb? Give me a break. And this pipe makes music. But soon a storm comes, and Ariel notices that, that Eric's ship is gonna sink. So she manages to save him and even sing a song. Not before, though, she goes into her grotto, which has got a lot of stuff from the human world and even has a song Part of Your World about it, which is the signature song of The Little Mermaid, you could say. Just hoping her dad wouldn't find out about it. In Kingdom Hearts, there was a crystal trident, which we'll talk about later. But oh no, the villain of this, Ursula, the sea witch, watches Ariel and isn't a big fan of what she's doing, even using it to her advantage. So after Ariel rescues Eric, he remembers the voice, and Ariel sings another part 2 of Part of Your World, you could say. Once back down in Atlantica, Triton notices that Ariel's been being a bit weird lately, and Sebastian spills the beans about humans. And then Triton angrily, after finding out Ariel loves him, being he doesn't like humans that much, destroys everything in Ariel's grotto. The crystal trident from Kingdom Hearts, he smashed, and unlike how she cried in the movie, she just said, "How could you?" Sounding pretty wangsty, in my opinion. So, Flotsam and Jetsam and the Eels, who are the little toadies of Ursula, take her to the giant cave, which looks like a fish. And so, with Ursula's song, she decides to whip up a potion that'll turn her human for 3 days. If she got the prince by the end of it, the 3rd day on the sunset, she'd be able to stay human. But if not, which is different from the book, she'd be turned into a mermaid again and bound to her as, you know what. In the original, she was going to get turned into sea foam, which is used in several other versions. And of course, in all, she has to leave her voice with Ursula. So, Ariel sang, gave up her voice, and became human. First meeting Max the sheepdog, who is Eric's dog, and she tries to tell him that she can't speak, but can't do well. She can't speak, and Sebastian almost gets to be dinner because of Chef Louis, who is so silly. After a bit of a tour in the kingdom, there is a romantic boat night at the lake where Sebastian sings Kiss the Girl, mentioning Ariel's name to Eric. But I honestly think that was romantic. But of course, Flotsam and Jetsam won't have it like Ursula. So Ursula decides to use Ariel's voice for her own misdeeds, turning into a girl named Vanessa, which, in the original, the girl that the prince wanted was a separate character, unlike here. But Ursula, also puts a spell on Eric so he'll marry her the next day. Yeah. Which Scuttle finds out about, and Sebastian rallies everyone around. And to stop Ursula and take the voice back, which does happen, and she can speak. Unfortunately, what a glorious sunset, and on the third day too. Ariel does turn back into a mermaid. Some deals can't be broken. But then again, Triton, in defense of his daughter, and maybe to get back at his sister, whom in the original Ursula and Triton were siblings, decides to sign instead and turns into a polyp. Eric then goes to rescue her, and then Ursula gets huge after her poopsies are destroyed, which in Kingdom Hearts, that is in a song called Ursula's Revenge, which really does happen. Eric stabs her with a harpoon, the bow of the boat, and which in the Kingdom Hearts 2, it was the trident. And then they reunite, and they have their wedding on the boat where he and Vanessa had. I admit, the wedding crash was funny, and there was even a Simpsons reference, blink and you'll miss it, involving Vanessa. So yep, happy ending. Now in the original version, the original story, she turned into Seafoam, became Sea of the Air. There were 2 sequels and a TV show to The Little Mermaid, and as I've said before, they were in Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get to your ideas and suggestions later. And thanks, Caitlin. Sparkle. Later.